everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're back with day 13 of Love Island the Game Season 2, otherwise known as Love Villa Season 2. This is called The Disaster. A weird vibe. A recoupling has been announced for tonight, but how does everyone feel about it? Well, without further ado, let's find out. Previously on Love Island. Wait, where's Lottie? She's gone to the hideaway with Gary. Already the dirty doers? Well, one of you had better run and tell them before they get too into it, because what I'm about to tell you changes everything. Right now, Em is coupled up with Henrik, Lottie's with Gary, Priya's with Ibrahim, Hope and Noah are still together, obviously, and Chelsea and Jacob are single. But now it's recoupling day. I hope you like poetry. Listen to this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Has anyone seen my other shoe? Or what about this? Roses are red, the moon shines at night. Listen, mate, I don't want to talk about it, alright? Roses are red and Jacob knows how to get fit. Something's not right today. I can feel it. Roses are red. I hate washing the dishes. The girl I want to couple up with is... I haven't seen this many juicy things kick off since I tried to play five-a-side football with a fruit salad. There's an art to choosing the moment to wake up the islanders. Too soon and they'll be grumpy all day. Too late, you'll miss the sight of Gary trying to sneak past everyone. The lights come on suddenly. You see Gary wince in the sudden brightness and run for his bed. Oi, Gary, what are you doing? Yeah, aren't you and Lottie meant to be in the hideaway? I was in the hideaway, and now I'm not. Let's not get into it, alright? I just wanted a little bit more sleep, but I guess everyone's awake now. Oh my gosh, how was the hideaway? Tell us everything. Give the guy a break, Chelsea. He's still half asleep. Yeah, I'm half asleep. That's why I don't want to talk about it. Oh, there's blatantly a story there. Spill the beans, Gary. Would you guys be quiet? Gary was trying to sneak back in here to get some sleep. What has happened there? Yeah, tell us what's up, Gary. I just want to get a bit more sleep. He's avoiding the question. What went on with you and Lottie? Tell us. No, just leave it out, right? Well, if everyone's already up, I may as well go and get ready before the dressing room starts to get crowded. There's a recoupling tonight, so everyone's going to want to look on point today. That means the dressing room is going to be really busy this morning. A head start seems like a good idea. Even this early in the day, a faint scent of cherries lingers in the air. Roses are red, ghost gives you a scare. It's a recoupling tonight. What should I wear? So, we need to look good. I think is it boys' choice tonight? I know we haven't worn this one yet. Is it our thing? It's a very nice swimsuit. Go on then. Here we go. Time to knock 'em dead. Hey Em, is that you? Don't be surprised if you find me in your wardrobe tonight, Em. Why? Because I want to steal your new style. You look gorgeous in that. Well, that's well sweet. Thank you, Lottie. Also, her hair has changed. Anyway, I'm here because I wanted to ask you a favor. Can you give me a hand? I just want to re-dye my hair. Just a quick touch-up. It'll only take a minute and it will be good to chat. Lottie wants me to dye her hair. Do you know what? Has Lottie always had pink hair from the start? Because I did feel like something was up with her hair. Because it was blue. So I think blue is one of the colours we can choose to dye it. I wonder if this has something to do with why Gary was acting strange just now. Should I help her? I think we have to. We have to help her. Just come in, babes. You walk into the bathroom. Lottie's surrounded by sachets and tubes and packets. Thanks, babes. Knew I could rely on you. She looks at the tube in her hand, shakes her head and tosses it over her shoulder. None of these colours are right. Oh, what colour do you want? I want a colour that can't be named. A colour so deep and vivid that it hypnotises the boys and won't ever... She stops herself. But unless some science person has invented a whole new colour since we've been in here, I'll probably just have to settle for, like, blue. Hey, have you seen Gary this morning? Yeah, he was trying to get a lie in earlier. What happened with you and him last night? He was acting a little strange in the bedroom. She looks you in the eye and raises an eyebrow. I see. Is this the real reason you wanted to help? So you could find out what happened with us last night? No, of course not. Yeah, right, as if. She sighs. Okay, fine, you've twisted my arm. It's fine, honestly, I don't need to know. You don't need to keep trying to convince me. I'll tell you everything. We didn't have a big night. We did do some bits, but only little bits. No big bits. Like, obviously he wanted to do more, because, like, boys. But to be honest, I just wanted to get a good night's sleep. It was really nice though. So yeah, it was a nice night, but nothing happened that's juicy. At least I slept well. Hey, real quick, what colour should I use? She holds up 2 tubes. Purple or turquoise? Now, I think we've gone through this whole playthrough with her with turquoise hair. I'm gonna say purple. Nice, good choice. Best not to overthink this stuff. So you're not dyeing your hair because of something that happened last night? What, you thought I was dyeing this for some reason because of the night we had? Nah, of course not. She twists the top of a tube of blue liquid and squeezes it into a cup. Or, well, actually, that's not entirely true. She slowly stirs the liquid with a little brush. At home, I always added a little cedarwood oil to the mix, but they don't have any here. She's silent for a moment. Okay, fine, I'll tell you why I'm doing this right now. The reason is the click of the cup as she puts it down on the rim of the sink punctuates the silence. It turns out Gary talks in his sleep. Oh, that's a great way to find out gossip. I guess there's normally so much sound in the main bedroom with Noah snoring and everything that I never really noticed. But this morning when I woke up, he was muttering away in his sleep and he said, "No, Nan, she didn't copy the colour from your sofa. It's just normal pink hair." So now every time I look at my hair, I'm just going to think of Gary's Nan's sofa. So it's got to change. He doesn't know he said anything. I just chucked him out of bed and then came here. Anyway, let's get on with this. It won't take long. I'm a pro. A little while later. I like the purple. There we go. Much better. What do you think? I think it looks amazing. You're damn right it does. And look at that, we didn't even make a mess. She high-fives you. Right, let's get on with the rest of the day. Cheers, Em. As you walk into the dressing room with Lottie, you bump into Gary. Oh, hey, you two. I was just wondering where... He notices Lottie's hair. Oh, hey, check that out. You've dyed your hair. That's a surprise. Yeah, do you like it better than the pink? He looks thoughtful. Hang on, if he says no, then Lottie's gonna lose it. He meets your eyes as if asking what he should say. He should say... I'm gonna let him work it out. I want to see what he says. You look away, leaving him to flounder. Actually, He looks at Lottie. You know, I like the pink a lot, but if you feel like the purple is what you're about now, then I like it. After all, your hair is a bit of you, and you're a bit of me. Oh, that's so sweet. She gives him a hug. Right, now I gotta go and get some cereal. See you till later. She turns out and walks out of the room, leaving Gary looking confused. Some of the boys are in the garden and Bobby and Marisol are chatting on the roof terrace. I should probably check in with them. Who am I going to hang out with? Okay, let's go and talk to... Let's go and speak to the boys first. You crash down into a beanbag next to Ibrahim, Gary, Henrik and Noah. That look is so hot. I should put a few hazard signs up for others' safety. Thank you, Gary. All right, Em. Yeah, what's up? Oh, you know, just chatting about the world and everything in it. Like the trees and mountains and stuff. You know, seasons, people, the future. And the recoupling. Yeah, the recoupling. We're chatting about that quite a lot. On recoupling day, all anyone ever wants to talk about is the recoupling. I guess Noah's playing it pretty cool about the whole thing with Hope yesterday. I think you know who I want to end up with. He grins at you. I'm gonna grin back. We did bits. Before the conversation can continue, Chelsea comes in out of nowhere and parks on the remaining beanbag. Oh, hi boys! Talking about me? Not exactly, no. Just talking about the recoupling tonight. We were talking about how... Wow, that's so interesting. Tell me everything. What's the goss? Who's picking who? Who are you picking, Raheem? Are you going to pick me? I think you might pick Priya. Maybe I'll... OMG, you guys will make such a good couple. She's so fun. I love her. Gary, who are you going to pick? I think it'll either be Lottie or Em. Is that right? Well, when you just come out and ask me like that, maybe Lottie? Or maybe I'll pick you. Really? That would be... Yeah, but seriously though, probably Lottie. She slaps him lightly on the arm, a look of mock outrage on her face. You shouldn't lead a girl on like that, Gary. Before you ask Chelsea, the answer is I'm going to pick someone who I feel a real connection with. Who could that be? You figure it out. Ooh, mysterious. I like it. What about you, Noah? I think it's pretty clear who I want to pick today. Oh, really? Who? Is it me? He sighs. Yes, Chelsea, I'm gonna pick you. I love this! All the boys want to pick me. Can you believe it, Em? It's incredible how popular you are. I know, I'm having such a good time. I can tell. You notice your water bottle is empty. I need to go and get some water. I will see you guys in a bit. I've probably got time to check in with one more group of people. Or should I just get on with my day? Do we want to talk to anyone else? I mean, to be fair, I don't have an option to skip, so Marisol and Bobby it is. Bobby grins at you as you walk up onto the roof terrace. That's a fresh new look, Em. Thank you, Bobby. Hey there, Em. What's up? I'm just saying hello. Well, hello. Bobby and I were just talking about this weird vibe in the villa. Have you noticed it? Something's not right. I can feel it. It's not a bad vibe like before. It's something new and different. Have I noticed a weird vibe in the villa today? It's a little off. I think everyone's a bit rattled by the recoupling later and the new arrivals. I don't know. I really do feel like something's up. It's annoying considering all the effort we've been putting into keeping the villa stable. Yeah, it's like been fighting fires lately. I've been trying to help Noah work out where he's at, and Marisol's been chatting to some of the girls, trying to keep everyone happy. There was this whole thing about Lottie and Chelsea, about the Gary kiss, although you really helped smooth that over, Em. Yeah, and then Priya and Hope had that whole thing last night. Such a mess. And like, I haven't seen them together today or anything. I think there's still a lot of tension there. Actually, when you put it like that, it's a bit like we asked you to help us to keep the villa cool and patch things up, and you said you would, and you actually patched things up, like, really nicely. Yeah, I agree. You actually helped a lot. We did it. We sorted everything for everyone. Well, mostly. Yeah, there's still this issue of the weird vibe. I don't know. Might be my imagination. I prefer an easy life. I know, right? Just a little extra effort here and there makes everything so much easier. Anyway, I need to get something to eat. I am starved. Same. See you in a bit, Em. They head inside. Let's see what happens next. Well, seems like there's only one thing on everyone's mind this morning. Roses are red, pancakes are flat. There's a recoupling tonight and Henrik wants to chat. You're filling up your water bottle when Henrik walks up to you. Filling up your water bottle too. Yep. It's important to stay hydrated in this heat. Sure is. So can we maybe have a word? If like you're not too busy or whatever. Sure thing. Great. Sometimes it's hard to know what people are thinking, you know? What are you getting at? Well, what with everything else going on and all this chat recently, what I really want to know is if you're serious or not. So here it is. Do you want me to pick you at the recoupling later? Of course. Or only if you want to pick me. I think of course. Great. Anyway, that's great. I'll pick you this evening then. I've just got one thing to ask though. I was talking to Jacob earlier and he said he was gonna pick someone no one was expecting. Do you think he's into you? He's definitely not. Oh, that's good to know. I'm really glad we had this chat. And the recoupling later is going to be great. Catch you in a bit, Em. As you walk back towards the villa, you catch Jacob looking at you. But before you can say anything, he's vanished inside. Roses are red and love's not a science. Coming up next on Love Island. Look, half rhymes still count, okay? If you say so. Stay tuned. Well, that was it for part 1 of day 13. What did we think? Did we enjoy it? We're going to continue on to part 2, but let me know what you think so far down in the comments below. Did you enjoy it? And I will see you in the next part. If you haven't already, give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's continue on to part 2. We're back for part 2, and this part is called Have Your Cake and Eat It. The Islanders decorate a cake blindfolded. Will Crack start to show in the cakes and the couples? Time to find out. Previously on Love Island. Roses are red, Jacob and Chelsea are new. What's the goss? Who's picking who? Roses are red and coming up today. I've forgotten what I was going to say. When is this rhyming thing going to end? Oh yeah, that's right. Cakes. Roses are red and sugar is sweet. Today our Islanders are in for a treat. But first, Em is in the kitchen. Look out, Em, there's a soulful, handsome man with an emotional dilemma on the prowl. I'm really thirsty. What do I want? Some action, definitely some action. Just can't get enough these days. Noah walks over to the kitchen, murmuring to himself. Felt like such a fool. Oh, hi, Em. That outfit looks incredible, Em. Oh, thanks, Noah. He looks around the kitchen. Have I walked in on something? You look a little flustered. You blush, interrupted mid-thought. What? No. I'm not thinking about anything. Right. I was just making some tea. He grabs a mug from the cupboard and walks over to the kettle. Great. Someone's used my water. He turns the tap on full blast to fill the kettle. It splashes back at him. Oh, I can't do anything right. The kettle starts to boil. Oh, Em and Noah, you're both here. Alone. She smiles at you as she perches on the bar stool. I was just making a cup of tea. And you didn't even think to ask if I'd like one? I'm gonna offer to make her one. I'll make you one, babes. It's fine, hun, honestly, but thank you for the offer. Would you like a tea, Hope? A text chime rings out. It's a bit late now. Guys, I've got a text. Ibrahim, Jacob, and Chelsea come over. Woo, exciting. Love a bit of texty time. What does it say, babe? Noah sputters out a little bit of tea. Babe? I can call you babe too if you want, babe. Jacob laughs, but Noah just raises his eyebrow and sips at his tea. Marisol comes over and drapes an arm around Hope. Henrik gives you a wink as he saunters in. I'm gonna wink back at him. You wink at him and he laughs. So the text says, Islanders, it's time to put your skills to the test in the Master Baker's Challenge. Ooh, how exciting. Love a good cake making video. They're so satisfying. Hun, I wasn't finished reading. Never interrupt texty time, girl. Right, sorry, my bad. Islanders, it's time to put your skills to the test in the Master Bakers Challenge. Couples will be in teams and Chelsea and Jacob will be the judges. Hashtag get sticky with it, hashtag cake for two. This challenge was made for me, guys. I'm all about cake decorating. Let's go and get ready. Everyone rushes off to get ready. Henrik comes over to you. This sounds like a right laugh. I bet it'll have some kind of sexy twist. I'm well excited. Let's get cracking. Roses are red, soufflés are tricky. I hope the Islanders don't mind getting sticky. Henrik is standing behind you and his arms are tied behind your back. Your arms are free in the front, but you're wearing an eye mask so you can't see. Islanders, welcome to Master Bakers. Chelsea and I will be your judges today. You each have a cake in front of you, but as you can probably already see, or not, yes or not, the girls are blindfolded and the boys have their arms tied up. There's icing and all sorts to decorate your cake with, but you will have to instruct each other. You'll have until the end of the countdown to create your masterpieces. Then Jacob and I will choose the winners. Are you guys ready? Hell yeah. Great. Teamwork, people. On your marks, get set, go. You hear the chatter and cheers as the other Islanders get stuck into the challenge. Oh, there's so much stuff. I don't really know where to start. Everyone else has gone for the white stuff. Let's just copy them. Okay, I'm going to try and direct you. You've got to move your right hand towards the table. Go forward and then down. I'm going to move my right hand forward and down. See, I listen. Great. Yeah, right there. Feel that? You can feel a plastic bowl. That's got a load of icing in it. I've got hold of the icing bowl. Now move yourself left a bit and then up. That's where the cake is. I need to feed him a little bit, surely. You curl your fingers deep into the thick, sticky mixture and bring it up to where you think his face is. Want to have a taste test, Henrik? Oh, hell yeah. He takes your finger inside his mouth and gently licks the icing off. That's delicious. Oops, Jacob is looking at us. You put the icing back down on the table. Nothing to see here, guys. We'll call it a nudist cake or something. You can hear Gary and Lottie laughing. Hun, you're kind of burying the cake in icing, but that's the best bit. Fair enough, sweet tooth. If you're happy, I'm happy. Next up, toppings. What else have we got to use, Henrik? On your left and up a bit, there are some weird tube things with coloured stuff inside them. Left and up, I think he said. That's it, your hand's right above them. Okay, grab it. Move your arm a little bit right and then forward. Feels like I'm playing one of those weird claw grabby machines that you see in arcades. You're above the cake now. I should... Did he say move your left hand right and then down? Or move your right hand left and then down? I don't know. Oh, wrong way, babe. You really don't want to get the icing on that. Or maybe you do if you're into that. It needs to be a bit more symmetrical, Marisol. I'm just going to slap a bit of icing on it. You're going to slap the cake. Yeah, it gets the air bubbles out, right? I'm not sure that's how it works. A wet splatter is quickly followed by large drops of icing raining down on your face. Too late. Nice shot, Marisol. You got M. Oops, sorry, hun. There are ripples everywhere. Right, back to our cake. We should do the coloured icing. I'm going to ask Henrik for help. Can you help me a little more, Henrik? I can try. But seriously, don't worry if it's not perfect. Move along a little bit. That's right. Squeeze gently. Okay, then swirl to your right. I've got to squeeze gently and swirl to the right. Swirl. Perfect. Squeeze. Okay, swirl. Squeeze harder. Swirl. And stop. Is there any purple, babe? We can make a Violet Man cake. You want to make me a Violet Man cake? You're so cute. Sounds like everyone's really getting along. You said to spread it. I said spread it carefully. I did. Well, maybe not everyone. Now it's time for the toppings. We have some fruit, a load of glitter, and a bowl of melted chocolate. If you reach across with your right arm, you'll find them. I'm going to seductively drizzle the melted chocolate. Let's get chocolatey. You stretch your arm across and reach out for the bowl of chocolate. Forward, a bit further. You're so close to each other. The heat of his skin radiates around you. There you go, you've got it. Now bring it over to the left, a little bit more. Perfect, lift it up a bit. Great, now tilt the bowl towards you. You tip the bowl and the chocolate comes pouring out. Oh, that looks and smells so good. What is it with chocolate? It makes everything seem sexy. I wish I could lick it off your body. Maybe you can one day. Right, I think we're done. Islanders, your time is up. Please step away from the cakes. How does it look? I don't think it matters, babe. We gave it our best shot. Not gonna lie, that was way out of my comfort zone. Okay, the blind cakes. Whoa. You take off your mask and look down at your creation. Oh, do you know what? That's quite cute, actually. Our cake looks world class. I should definitely be crowned Love Island's master baker. Chelsea and Jacob walk around to inspect the cakes. Lottie's is completely submerged in icing and toppings. I call it 6 scoops under. Whoa. Oh, I love it though. Whoa. You've gone for the same technique as me, hun. Yeah, you slapped that cake pretty hard, hun. Marisol looks like she threw icing all over her cake. I kind of like that as well, to be honest. Priya and Ibrahim's cake is very, very purple. That one's a bit basic, but I like the strawberry touch. The strawberry symbolizes his shield. Violet Man is taking over my life a little bit. I think your cake needs a touch of the old Violet Man, Em. It looks like someone got angry with it. Yeah, totally. It's not a big deal. He sighs, heavy with disappointment. It sounded like you had fun when you were making it. She winks at you. Things did get pretty dirty. Hope, hon? What did you do to yours? You all turn to look at Noah and Hope's cake. It looks awful. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. It looks like someone used it as a pillow to cry on. Speaking from experience, mate. Sometimes we all need a little cry. There's nothing wrong with that. I might cry. It's a disaster. A total mess. I mean, I'm sure you could save it if you put that piece. No. It's beyond repair. Neither Hope nor Noah look at each other. Ahem. So, guys, we've made our decision. Yeah, it's a tough one, guys. But the winner is Hope. Wait, what? Congratulate them? You start clapping in circles. Round of applause for the winners. There's a scatter of awkward applause. You've got to be kidding, Jacob. I thought we were going to go with Priya and... No, Hope. She's the real winner. See, Noah, I told you it was fine. Ours is the worst by far. Everyone turns to look at Jacob. What? I don't need to justify my choice, guys. You could do. Give us some clarity. Well, Hope just had the best technique. I bet she did. All right. Like Hope said, it's just a game. Judge's decision is final. Yeah, you're right. Noah is standing by his cake, tilting his head. To be fair, if you tilt to one side and squint your eyes a little bit, the cake looks pretty good. Everyone laughs, even Hope. I guess we won, Hope. Yeah. He hugs her as she embraces him. They walk off the platform together. Well, I need a shower. My hands are so sticky. I've got icing everywhere. The other islanders follow. After a moment, it's just you and the cakes. I'm well hungry. All that cake decorating has given me an appetite. Yeah, me too. I'm ravenous. I could go for some cake, actually. I bet I could eat like 3 entire slices. 3 slices? Come on, mate. You can do better than that. Oh yeah, like you could eat more than 3 slices of cake. I could eat the whole thing. No way. I totally could. Oh yeah? I bet my favorite t-shirt that you can't. Your favorite shirt. Wow, things are getting serious. I mean it. If you eat that entire cake, it's yours. Are you bantering? Nah, I mean it. Sounds like a challenge. I really want to do it, but I don't want to use the gems. I'm going to chicken out. It is a massive cake. I knew it. No t-shirt for you then, Em. Come on, let's go and get cleaned up. Chelsea, Marisol and Lottie are having a chat on the beanbags. You slouch beside them. OMG. That look is to die for. Thanks, Chelsea. Well, that was eventful. They're worried Jacob meant something when he chose Hope's cake. No, I'm not. It all just seemed like a bit of fun to me. I would rather have been in bed. Yeah, I bet you would, Em. I heard you doing that challenge. You dirty decorator, you. Yeah, you could have cut the sexual tension out there with a knife. You smile at the memory, blushing a little. Lottie rests her head in her palm. I saw it in my tea leaves. Something is going to happen. We don't have to read into it. Gary, Ibrahim and Bobby wander over, mid-conversation. I bet it tasted like that too. Didn't all colours had a taste? Hey girls. Oh, hey boys. We're just talking about colours and how they all have different tastes. Oh right, that's random. That challenge got us kind of hungry. But it's true though, certain colours can make you taste certain things. When you think of the colour green, what do you feel in your mouth, Em? Feel in your mouth? Don't you mean taste, hun? Yeah, taste, that's the word. What do you taste when you think of the colour green? Nothing lettuce or world peace. Well, that's far from my own thing, which was probably lime. World peace. Wow, Em. I want to put that quote on a cute little green phone case and like make it out of biodegradable plastic. Green tastes like world peace. Oh, I thought you said peas and I was like, why would anyone want that on a phone case? But I get it now, I think. Ibrahim's eyes are scrunched up tight. He's licking his lips. Yeah, I think it tastes like spinach. A bit metallic and bitter, but still not harsh with a rooty undertone. Noah and Hope get out of the pool and come and join you by the beanbags. It's called synesthesia. Okay. And what the hell is that? Should I be worried about catching that? I read an article about it once. It's what you've got. It's what you've got when you think colours have a taste or numbers have a colour or anything like that. Right. That's actually so cool. I knew it'd have a name. Everything has a good name these days. Guys, stop talking about the taste of colours. Beats talking about the recoupling. Preach, Gary. I've had enough of the recoupling chat. It is what's on everyone's mind though, hun. But it's all we ever talk about. Yeah, I think we should just stick to chatting about the less important things. Like the taste of colour. I like Gary's random chatter. You do? Please, no more colour talk. Alright, get this, Em. Have you ever, thought about something really basic and then couldn't do it? I think we need an example, Gary. Okay, how about swallowing? Swallowing, that's your example. Hear me out. Try and swallow, but, really think about it. It actually becomes really hard to do it when you think about it. The islanders sit there trying to swallow. Guys, I have totally forgotten how to do it. That's weird. I can do it just fine. That explains a lot, to be honest. Oh, that's called centipede syndrome. It comes from this poem about a centipede who was asked how it walks on all those legs. Before, it just didn't think about walking, it just did it. As soon as it realized how tricky it was to walk, he fell over. Well, that's kind of sad, actually. Yeah. Hope looks down at her phone. That was mine. Guys, I've got a text. The other islanders run over to the beanbags. Noah sits up straight, looking a bit worried. Read it out then, mate. Yeah, come on, Noah. Don't keep us in suspense. Islanders, the next recoupling is in 1 hour. The boys will be choosing who they want to couple up with. Hashtag piece of cake, hashtag boys choice. Oh, 1 hour. We've got 1 hour to get ready. Roses are red and summer is long. If you thought this gag was over, well, you couldn't be more wrong. Roses are red and I'm the narrator. Here's a sneak peek of what's coming up later. Jacob shakes things up. So the girl I want to couple up with is... And some people aren't happy. It's an absolute disaster. And just like that, that part is over. So we are moving very quickly on to part 3, but I don't know if Hope and Noah are ever going to be okay again. I can't remember how the rest of the series plays out. I just know there's one moment with Noah later on, which I'll say when we get to it, but sorry, I just cannot remember how it goes with Hope. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Remember to give this video a like if you haven't already, and let's move on to part 3. We're back and it's time to finish day 13 with the disaster. Disaster strikes, it's time for a recoupling. Who will pick who? Previously on Love Island. The islanders decorated cakes and everyone talked about who they fancied, basically. None of that matters because roses are red, the emotional dramatic music playlist is on shuffle. Tonight, the islanders are set to recouple. I always say I'm not afraid to shake stuff up. The dressing room is silent but for the sound of compacts being opened and hairspray being sprayed as the girls get ready for tonight's recoupling. Gary wanders in with one shoe on his hand. Has anyone seen my other shoe? Oh my gosh, Gary, get out of here. We're getting ready. Yeah, but I think I left my shoe by the... No! Lottie grabs a bottle of toasted marshmallow body spray and points it at him. Get out of here right now or I'll swear you will smell like sugary snacks for the rest of the evening. All right, I'm going. He walks out of the room, shielding the back of his head with only one shoe. You're so cute with him. Yeah, I know. Oh, I've got his shoe right here. Shall I go and give it to him? Nah, let him squirm a little. The boys are choosing tonight and they're all hopped up about it. We need to keep the power however we can. By holding their shoes hostage. If it comes to it. You're right. Marisol places the shoe back on the ground with a serious expression on her face. It's so exciting because there's literally no way to know who's picking who. Anything could happen. It's impossible to say. I think Bobby could surprise us, but I think everyone is pretty much going to end up with the person they want. Look, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. Things with Noah and Hope have been messy, even though they seem fine now. They've both been pretty quiet and guarded about it all today, possibly because they're feeling vulnerable or perhaps they're uncertain themselves. Hope doesn't respond. And Jacob and Chelsea are in the mix, so there are a few moving parts at least. And speaking for myself, well, it hasn't exactly been ideal with Bobby. He's nice, I guess. But that's all I've really got to say about him. So all I'm saying is we should be open to the idea that we might not end up with the people we're expecting to. Try and give it a shot with whoever you end up with. That's my advice. If it doesn't work out, you can always get with someone else at the next recoupling. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, hun. The room falls quiet again. Everyone's so tense and nervous and nobody wants to admit it. Right, well, what am I going to wear then? Okay, so what a segue. Let's wear an oldie but a goldie. Literally, that's where the gold. All right, recoupling time. Here we go. One by one, the girls finish up and filter outside onto the lawn. Whoa, check out Jacob. Jacob is standing by himself in the middle of the lawn, his feet spread apart widely and his hands stretched up above his head. I'm feeling good. I'm ready. He tenses his arms into strongman poses, runs 3 times and then relaxes. Ooh, what's with him? He's getting hyped up. That's like the most extra thing I've ever seen. Is that supposed to be attractive? I think it's supposed to signal confidence. Maybe he's feeling nervous and this is his way of dealing with all that. Oh, it's like a ritual to get him psyched up. That makes sense. I do those too. Ooh, what do you do? Well, when I'm showing people around a house I want them to buy, I get there like 20 minutes early and put like Money by Cardi B and I sing through the whole song like 3 times. See, that's exactly the same thing. Yeah, but I do it in private. He's doing it right in the middle of the lawn. Oh, that's my phone, guys. I got a text. Islanders, it's time for tonight's recoupling. Please make your way to the fire pit. Hashtag run don't walk. Hashtag have your cake and eat it. Of course, here we go. Roses are red and I've thought of a rhyme. For the boys, it's decision time. The girls stand in a row around the fire pit and the boys sit opposite them. Nobody speaks. Henrik avoids your eyes. A phone chimes. Jacob checks his and then rises to his feet. He clears his throat. Alright, I want to couple up with this girl because I think a lot of people in here might have given up on her. And because I think I see something in her that nobody else does. She's a great laugh. I want to see where things go with her. Who's he talking about? I always say I'm not afraid to shake things up. I want to see where my journey takes me. So the girl I want to couple up with is... He looks you in the eye and then he looks away. Hope. Oh! Whoa. Okay, no one knows what to say. Especially not Noah or Hope. Whoa. I'm gonna look at Noah. He stares straight ahead. If he's surprised, it's impossible to tell. He's cool as ice. What's going on? Hope walks over to Jacob, kisses him on the cheek and sits down. Nobody says anything. Noah's phone beeps. He stands. His head is bowed. His arms hang loosely at his sides. Well, I think I need to... He doesn't know what to do. He stops and shakes his head. Right, okay, this is a bit of a shock. But actually, it's not completely unexpected, and I know what I want to do. He clears his throat. I like to couple up with this girl because even though this wasn't how I was expecting it to go this evening, I'm excited to embrace this opportunity to give it a try with someone new. Ever since the beginning, I've wanted to see what it would be like to get to know this girl. So I can't really believe I'm saying this, but the girl I want to couple up with is Priya. Henrik looks up suddenly, clearly shocked. Wait, what are you? Gary puts a hand on his arm. Easy, mate. I'm gonna check my nails. No idea what's going on with all of that. The other islanders applaud. Priya and Noah clearly notice you're not joining in. Hope catches your eye and does a little shrug. Priya walks over to Noah, puts her arm around his waist and sits down next to him. It's my turn now. He rises slowly to his feet. This isn't exactly a difficult decision. The girl did me the honor of choosing me at the last recoupling, so I'm glad I get to return the favor. Aww. And the last few days with her have been so much fun. I'm looking forward to keeping that train rolling. So the girl I want to couple up with is Em. Aww. You walk over to Henrik and sit down next to him. How are you feeling? I'm great. This is exactly what I wanted. I thought it was. Just at that moment, Ibrahim's phone beeps. Alright guys, it's my turn. Lottie, Chelsea and Marisol are still standing. Ibrahim rises to his feet. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go, but everyone's pulling it out of the bag tonight, so I think I'll do the same. It's all changed, right? So I'm gonna go with my gut. I like to couple up with this girl because she calls it how she sees it. She gets straight to the point, she makes me laugh, and I really want to try things out with her and see where they can go. So I think it's time to do something a little unexpected. The girl I want to couple up with is Lottie. Really? Babes? Okay, let's see how this goes then. Gary, no! I didn't realize he fancied her. He keeps it so close to his chest. But then I guess me, Hope and Priya were already gone. Only Chelsea and Marisol remain. Gary's phone beeps. Righto, my turn. He rises to his feet. I like to couple up with this girl because she's got a lot of energy. It's got to be Chelsea, right? And I wonder if she's got any hidden depths. The girl I want to couple up with is Chelsea. He looks at Marisol. Sorry, love. It's fine. He's a man of few words. Get straight to the point, I guess. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I wanted. She rushes over to Gary, plants a massive kiss on his cheek, and puts her hand around his waist. I can't believe it. Me neither. What a turnout. They sit down. Only Bobby and Marisol remain. Marisol's the only girl left. She looks lonely all by herself. Bobby doesn't wait. He jumps straight to his feet. Right, well, I guess it's my go. I think it's fair to say, some people have thrown this recoupling for a bit of a loop, but I'm really happy with how this has come out. I think that everyone probably gets that this is going to be more of a friendship couple and less of a blazing romantic one, but I want you all to look at this girl right here and tell me that she's not flames emoji, 100 emoji. I can't believe that no one has chosen her yet. You're all missing a trick. So we're going to couple up as friends, but sooner or later, this girl is going to wrap someone around her finger like spaghetti. So this is me calling it. you haven't seen the best of her yet. The girl I want to couple up with is Marisol. She runs over to him and throws her arms around him. Thanks, hun. She wipes away a tear. That's so sweet. You're such a good friend. And like, I know it's only a friendship couple and I am hoping to meet someone I get the spark with in here. But in the meantime, I'm so glad I've got a friend like you in here. You're the best. Pleasure's all mine, babe. They sit down together. Everyone cheers and claps. I'm gonna cheer, because that was sweet. You cheer with the rest of the Islanders. Marisol and Bobby grin. Why does it feel like they've won this recoupling? Nothing's changed really for Marisol. She's still stuck in a friendship couple. So I guess we're all done then. You look around at the new couples. You're coupled up with Henrik. Noah's coupled up with Priya. Ibrahim's coupled up with Lottie. Bobby's coupled up with Marisol. Gary's coupled up with Chelsea, which does make sense. And Hope is coupled up with Jacob. Apart from Em and Henrik, literally nobody's with the person I thought they'd end up with. Nobody says anything. It's an absolute disaster. She bursts out laughing, clutching her sides, and doesn't stop. After a few moments, Noah starts laughing too. Then Marisol joins in, and then Gary, and then Lottie, and then Hope. What's so funny, you guys? Mate, like, if you're not getting it, I don't think we can even explain it. Everyone cracks up. Tears are rolling down Hope's face as she clutches her sides. Jacob looks around, not quite understanding what's going on. Okay, this is great. What a great situation. Seriously though, I think there are like some conversations we need to have right now. Serious conversations. Everyone cracks up again, including Hope. But seriously, there are like some things we need to talk about. Yeah, like, Jacob, how come you picked Hope? Hope and Noah have always been together. It's a good question. I knew someone would ask. Listen, Raheem. Call me Ibrahim, mate. We don't know each other. Alright, Ibrahim, I don't have to explain myself to you. I think you should explain though, mate. Like, I think you owe us that much. He gives Ibrahim side-eye. He's annoyed at Raheem too. He's taking these one at a time. I think me and Hope have good chemistry. I think she's hot, she thinks I'm hot. You don't know that, mate. I think I do, mate. Hey, can we just chill for a second? I agree with Priya. We need to chill. Yeah, let's just all take a deep breath. I don't need to hear you two squaring off. We should hear what everyone else has to say. Yeah, like Hope. How does she feel about this? Yeah, she's the person we should really be listening to. All eyes turn to Hope. Fine. Look, you guys, I know this is a weird development for the group, but we can't pretend it's been plain sailing for me and Noah these last couple of days. And that's partly coming from him. He had that thing with Priya after all. And even though some of you have been encouraging me to fight for what me and Noah have, she looks at you and smiles. I'm basically ready to try something new. So there's no time like the present. See, I knew it. Bollocks, you didn't know anything. Hope, can we talk about this in private for a minute? I'm sorry, babe, but I don't think that's what's best for me right now. I'm sorry, babe, but I don't think that's what's best for me right now. I'm trying to fight for what I want, and what I've realized is that what I want right now is to try something else. You're coming up with Priya now. You chose her. Why don't you two go and spend some time together? Listen, you weren't exactly surprised when Jacob picked me. I went along with it, right? I suppose. And you knew exactly who you wanted to pick afterwards, right? You didn't hesitate. You picked Priya basically without a flicker of hesitation. It's true. Well, those are the facts. So we're like actually doing this then. Decoupling. Breaking up. We are, hun. Alright. He stands there for just a moment too long and then he turns and leaves. That's so sad. Roses are red and I'm a gorilla. These couples have dispersed all around the villa. I'm getting so good at these, I think I'll do these forever. Henrik leads you to the daybeds and you sit down beside him. You seem kind of unsure about the fact I chose you just now. Like, it didn't really seem you were pleased. Well, I wasn't really expecting it. Things have been going really well with us. I almost feel a bit bad for the other guys. Because I'm with exactly who I want to be with. I just want to keep spending time with you and hopefully things will keep getting better. How do you feel about that? Do you see a future for us? I do see a future for us. Honestly, yes. Great. It means the world to me to hear that. He leans towards you. I'm gonna lean in. Why not? Let's go for the kiss. You weave your fingers through Henrik's hair and kiss him deeply on the lips. Warmth flows through you as he puts his arms around you and holds you close. What a woman you are, Em. You're pretty great yourself. You'll have to be careful not to get too cheesy then. What? You know, cheese, because I'm great. That was a brave effort. Could be worse, I suppose. You're much better at kissing than making puns. I'll have to keep at it then. Kissing or making puns. He winks at you and sticks out his tongue. Wait and see. I look forward to it. He looks around at the villa. The others seem to be getting ready for bed. I guess we should go join them. Yeah, let's do it. You get up and head back towards the villa. As you're topping up your water bottle, Bobby wanders into the kitchen. Hey, so I guess we should talk about, like, what just happened and where we are and everything. I guess there are a lot of people invested in whatever decision we make next. And that's quite a complicated decision, and that's quite a complicated question. So I was thinking, where is this coming from? Just then, Jacob and Hope and Chelsea and Priya all come walking into the kitchen. So I said, if you're worried about that, then definitely don't eat the falafels. The other three laugh. That is the funniest thing I've heard in such a long time. I can't believe that's how they make mayonnaise. Olive oil and vinegar. That's lols. I don't think that's the point of the story, babes. This reminds me of the time I was at a bodybuilding meetup and this rep came along with his meal replacement samples. He takes a seat on the counter and launches into a long-winded story about protein macronutrient ratios. Bobby rolls his eyes. Maybe it can wait until tomorrow. I guess it will have to. He pushes off the counter and walks towards the bedroom. Roses are red, Mount Vesuvius lies dormant, and that conversation tomorrow sounds really important. Wouldn't it be sad if something incredibly dramatic and unexpected happened that prevented them from ever having it? Oh no, I've said too much. Oh, ignore me. Look, it's Marisol. You head into the bathroom to brush your teeth and find Marisol taking off her makeup. I'm going to ask her what's up. Hey Marisol, how are you feeling? Unusually enough for me, I'm not sure. Marisol wants to know what I think of her personality. I mean, I didn't get that from what she just said. I think I've missed something. I think you rub me the wrong way sometimes. There are all types of different personalities in here. We're bound to get along with some people more than others. That was a tactful way of putting it. Are you sure you haven't been to law school too? I've just been thinking. I like Bobby, but there's no romantic chemistry there. To be honest, I'd expected I'd at least have some sparks with someone by now. Am I going about things the wrong way? You just haven't met the right person. We're all getting so close so quickly in here. It's easy to forget we've only been here a couple of weeks. Anything can happen. Yeah. Oh, you're right, Em. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. The best things come to those who wait, after all. She winks at you in the mirror, gathers her things and leaves. What do I want to wear to bed with my first night with Henrik? This is not my first night with Henrik, firstly, but I am going to wear this because everyone hates it and I like it. This will do. Henrik is already in bed when you get back to the bedroom. I love his bedtime hair. You snuggle under the covers next to him. The other islanders are chattering quietly to themselves. You're right, boo. You get one warning, Bobby. I can tell you right now, if anyone calls me boo, then I am running for the hills. Really? I like to call a girl boo or bae or stuff because I think it's cute. Babes, love you, but that's exactly why we're never going to be a couple. So, Chelsea, do you... Gary, why are you always trying to talk to me at night? Talk to me in the daytime like a normal person. Henrik shuffles closer to you. I really want to cuddle up with him, but I can't spend the gems. I'm just going to have to roll over to the other side of the bed. That sounds so harsh. We've only been coupled up one night. Plenty of time for all that. No, we haven't. Although, we might not get another chance. You never know what's going to happen next. I can't. I'm totally exhausted. Night, everyone. Sleep well, Em. Please, can nobody snore tonight? Good night, folks. And at last, the villa is silent. Roses are red. Milk comes from a cow. All right, I'll stop doing this now. Coming up next. Look, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I'll tell you. Tomorrow, everything is going to get turned upside down when we split the villa in two. The girls are going on a trip where they're going to meet 6. Hi. No. Hey there. Boys. I can't wait to get to know you. Arjun. As we send the girls on a trip they'll never forget. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. I'm gonna faint. Don't miss it. Casa Amor. It's Casa Amor. And I don't have to wait for it because I'm about to play that right now. Hope you enjoyed this part, everyone. I hope you liked it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to see more, and turn on your notifications to know every single time I upload a video. I might even change the background color for the next video. Who knows? Not yellow. See you soon. Bye.